Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Carolina Panthers.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Set, 30 base.
Tackles. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
80 weapon.
Slam. Kill.
Let go.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
36.
Hey. High 7. Now.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, Sam off.
Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it.
Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Hey, switch gears. Check 3.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Squeeze, get in there. Check 31. See it. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. On third down. He'll drop to throw.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You got nothing. 34.
Hey, Delta.
He's coming. Check him. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
You draw Porter.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo.
He's telling to the right. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
5.
Lock now on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Check. Tight dog.
22 jet bomber. Hey, orbit. Get it.
On 1st down, Locke. Catch is made by Hurd. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Here we
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Ready?
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Smooth.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. It's complete to Robinson. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Chubb. Now he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
3 down, 3 down. 61. Matchbox, right.
They toss to Mixon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
80 weapon, 80 weapon.
Now Joe Mixon. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now Locke. This is caught by Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Check it back, check it back.
61, matchbox, light, shoot.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and 12, Locke. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready?
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a second and 13. On second down, here's Locke. Stepping up, he'll try and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 5.
Throwing his Lock on third down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Undercross, undercross, undercross. Do, yeah. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
43's the mic. Cover. Check 99. Check 99. Where's twist? Go.
Back to throw now on second and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Block now, hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check.
Go.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Speed Griffin.
Throwing on first down is locked. This one into the hands of Hurd. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hey.
Five.
Hey, here we go. Mike 34. Scoop. He's scared. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him.
Bravo.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
Ready.
Lock going to throw. He finds Robinson. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Kill.
Hey, Foxtrot. Go.
Lock now on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. To try again after the sack. Lock. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go, baby.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 26-yard line.
Crunch. Hey, alert 3. Check 15. Ready.
Again, it's Mixon. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
43 is the mark. 43 is the mark. Come on, D. Bang. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Pick the edge. Go. Go.
Back to throw here. He'll have a first down past the 40. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush, and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 2nd and 14. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Let's get in that hole. Watch the ship.
They run it again with Chubb. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On the set.
Rip left. Mike 50. Watch the slats. Mike 50.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 50.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Let's get in there.
Hey, high 7.
Mike 50.
Hit it.
From midfield, here's Locke. Robinson's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
15. Check Mike 15.
On first down, Locke. That's complete to Robinson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Cleveland Farrell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Mixon.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
43 is the mic. 43 is the smoke. Let's go. 43, let's go.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hey, Gywu.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Let's go, hey.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 34. Mike 34.
Get it.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Caught out left side by Robinson.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Check. Check. Show it up. Show
Blue draw Corker. Be careful.
3rd and 2. Locke's going to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run for Nick Chubb. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Switch it, go.
On 2nd and 9, Locke able to get away, muscles him off, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that, and even though it threw it incomplete downfield, If you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
218, chopper. Hey, Echo.
Let's go, hey.
Snap.
From the gun, it's Locke. Complete to Kelly. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. D. Ford has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Locke. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go, hey. Go Mike 34, Mike 34. Hey, watch this.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, push their backs clearly against the wall.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
Charlie. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Set. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We got motion. Back up. 53's the mic.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taken in at the 22. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's is brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
It's complete to Robinson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now Locke. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Pilot, 64, weak.
He's coming, check him. Go. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. In your face. Hey, check him.
Locke going to go on 4th down.
Go.
And Robinson with a big catch. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter,